So if you're a family looking for a low maintenance lifestyle, maybe a young couple that doesn't want to take care of a lot of yard, we've got the perfect place for you. We've got this beautiful Highland home sitting on the 40-foot lot. This is a luxury home. These homes start in the mid 300,000s. We've got 2-car garages in the back, and you are not going to believe the yard they have in this place. This place is all turfed back there with a soccer field. So there's a lot going on in this house. This particular home, it's going to start around 2,400 square feet up to around 2,700 square feet. Can be anywhere from a 3-bed up to a 5-bed home, and could even add a 6th bedroom if you didn't want the media room. We've got everything you could possibly want packed in a small package with 20-foot ceilings surrounding this entire house. So even if this doesn't sound like an option that you would want to choose, I think you need to check this out because it's an amazing floor plan. But we're out here in Mantua Van Alstyne, Texas. We've shown you the 50-foot and the 74-foot Highland home. I'll point you to those here at the end of this video so you can see a little bit of everything. We've also got Highland Homes that are building right now, as well as David Weekley Homes. So those are going to be homes that I'll be showing here in the future. But this is one of the best communities around Dallas, Texas, anywhere. And I'm not just saying that. You've got your own on-site elementary school that was just built, A-rated school system. We've got resort style pools. We've got splash pads, 25 miles of hike and bike trails, 380 acres of open green space. And you're going to see parks everywhere throughout this community. So it's one of the best for a reason. And that's why it's sold out. That's why they had to create this new model home park, because the last one all sold. Everything on that side of the neighborhood right over there is completely sold out, and they're getting started again. So I think you're really gonna like this place. So make sure you stick around because we're getting after it right now. So we're gonna be checking out Highland's 40-foot lot product right here. They do an amazing job with the amount of square footage and lot space right here. So this is gonna be a perfect home for those of you who don't need a huge yard, but still want a solid amount of space and a lot of house. This place starts around 2,300 square feet, goes up to a little over 2,600 square feet. Can be a 3, 2.5, up to a 5, 2.5 or 3.5. So lots of variations with this home. 2-car garage in the back of the property. You also have a pocket office as well as a media room here in this home. So this is gonna be set up completely differently because it is on a 40-foot lot product, but it works for a lot of people. I've had a lot of people that have looked at these homes and have built these homes and have been very happy. But as you walk into this house, it's definitely a whole lot different. You've got the 20-foot ceilings throughout this entire place right here. So if you like tall ceiling height, you like ample amount of space, you like entertaining, this is a perfect place for it. But we're gonna get into this here in just a little bit. But like I said, it's a little unique as far as the layout goes because you've got your entryway right here with that 8-foot door. Of course, lots of options from what you choose from. Those 20-foot ceilings literally carry throughout this entire home, which is really cool. But with it being a little different, like I said, you're gonna have your master right here at the front of the house, which is super unique to these 40-foot lot products. You got a nice ample amount of storage right when you walk in to this place, and your laundry room is right here at the front of the house. So cool little pocket window right there. You got storage up top. If you wanted those closed-in cabinets, you could definitely do that. You got stackable washer and dryer. Not stackable, but you got the undermounts right there. Beautiful tile selection. And then your master suite right here at the front of the home. You've got these massive 7-foot Highland windows that they're kind of known for with those shutters, plantation shutters. Really nice ceiling height in here. You even put a fan in here. Usually they put some kind of fancy chandelier. But like I said, anytime you're in Texas, you're probably gonna want a fan here in this room. But a really good sized bedroom, and just works for a lot of people at a much lower price point for a luxury style home. So we've got our master suite right here, right off of the master bedroom. Of course, you got the double vanity over here. You got your walk-in shower as well as your soaker tub. So one of the things I want to point out with this is that, of course, lots of you are going to want the frameless glass shower with the tile insert down below. They're trying to show you what you can get is without spending a ton in upgrades. So they're trying to show you this home coming like this as a standard option. So if you wanted the standalone, more modern soaker tub that doesn't have the boxed in section like a lot of you like, you can do that as well. You can also close this entire wall in right here and do a shower head on both sides as well as a rain shower. So tons of options to choose from. You've got tile on this entire wall, so it works perfectly for something like that in a large what they call a car wash shower. So right here at the end is going to be your closet space. Nice and echoey in here. But a really good sized closet for this size of a home. Of course, I always talk about you can put the third rack up there for your winter clothes because you don't need them that often here in the Dallas area. We all know what that's for. And we got your additional linen closet right there. So pretty solid amount of space. Beautiful master suite, ginormous window right there. But it's in the front of the house. It's definitely not something you see every day. Some people will absolutely love this and some people won't. It's going to work for a lot of people who don't need a lot of upkeep. So tons of windows throughout this main living space. You've got an insane amount of natural light in this home. Of course, this is going to be your main living area right here. Got your TV right there. If you wanted to do a fireplace, I believe that's an option. So you can carry that all the way to the top. But they did on a really cool accent wall throughout this entire space. There's a lot of room to move around in here. Perfect for entertaining. And even you can sit here. You don't have to worry about everybody kind of looking in and seeing you. And then you've got your dining space right here in the middle of the home. You've got this bumped out window section right over here, which I think is really cool. So a cool little seating area. People are hanging out and entertaining. But seating for 6 right here. You got seating for 8 actually with the 2 end chairs that are missing. But an ample amount of space. And you got your focal point, which is going to be this beautiful staircase right here. So kind of see a large majority of the house when you walk in. Definitely a more of a modern look that people really like, that nice wide open floor plan. And then really good size kitchen space right here. Love this island, a lot different than what you usually see. Kind of a rounded cutout with a straight edge here on the other side. We've got under counter lighting right here. And no, they did not carry the cabinets to the top, but they did tile the top section up there. So you can do LED lights up there as well, or you can carry these to the top, do those LED puck lights, look really nice. A lot of people are gonna do that. And then they showed you kind of the standard option as far as the cooktop goes, as well as the microwave above this. If you wanted to move the microwave somewhere else, you could definitely do that and get you a custom looking Venta hood. They're gonna have that at a lot of their spec homes as well. But there's a lot of storage in here, as you can see, and I love how they put a cabinet above the refrigerator right here, because a lot of people have gone away from that to save money, but Highland did not. And then a nice little sink area right over here with a little window that actually slides right open. So I know a lot of people are going to like that. And you've got all this additional tile right here. So lots of counter space, lots of storage in this kitchen. I know a lot of people, like I've already talked about, aren't going to like the microwave as the Venta hood, but you can definitely see that it does vent out. And if you wanted an actual luxury Venta hood, you could do that here with Highland Homes. So your pantry is going to be right here off of the kitchen space. So an awesome, nice amount of storage. And then you got your pocket office right here. So tons of windows surrounding that. So a cool little section right over here. You got your mud bench right here, and this is going to be the sales rep's office. This place just got started, so they're doing paint touch-ups right now. But that would be your 2-car garage. You walk in, you've got your mud bench right over here to hang all your items and everything like that. Your pocket office, and then that leads you directly into your kitchen and main living area right there. So we'll go out here real quick, kind of show you what you expect from a 40-foot lot yard. So we got actually a decent sized covered patio. You got the fan going because it is hot out here today, with the puck lights, which I think is really cool. Done a nice little tile selection back here if you wanted to do that instead of the standard concrete. And they've even bumped this out over here. Kind of see you got your side yard right over here with just some additional landscaping. Cool little seating area in the sun. But you're also going to have electrical connections, gas connections. You could do an outdoor kitchen out here. And this is a really solid setup. So this is a 40-foot lot. And the way they have this laid out is extremely cool. Not something you're going to see or that I've seen very often. They've actually turfed this entire area. So literally no maintenance except for the landscaping around here. Sorry for the noise, big trucks driving by. And then you've got an electric gate right here that opens up to your 2-car garage. Like I said, they're doing touch-up paints. They're actually all in the garage right now. They just stepped out so I could get this video done. So you'd be one of the first ones or the first ones to see this house. And then check this out. We've got a little soccer field back here. I mean, how insane is this? This is a corner 40-foot lot. So of course, this is gonna be a little bit bigger than your standard 40-foot lots. I would say it's probably more like 60-foot wide. So it is a corner lot. So you're gonna have options, you know, if you decide to build to be on a bigger lot. But how cool is this with the soccer field back here? Ample amount of space, and you got that walkout right there from your garage as well. That is where the sales rep's office is right now, but of course this is where you'd be pulling in from your electric gate. So this is something that's gonna work for a lot of people. You want a luxury home in a better price point and still a decent sized yard, but not much upkeep, especially with the turf back here. I tell people to turf it. Some people put pools in yards this small, so I think it's a really cool setup for a lot of people out there. And real quick, if this is your first time at the channel, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate through this channel over the years. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here now or into the future, I would love to be your agent of choice. So please, please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Now let's continue this home tour. So pretty awesome backyard. One of the coolest I've seen on these 40-foot lots, and that electric gate, so nice and private compared to the most others. They usually don't have that kind of gate back there. All right, so now we're gonna go back in the corner over here. This is gonna be the second downstairs bedroom, which is another thing that's cool about this floor plan, is that most of the 40-foot lot homes only have one bedroom downstairs, which I know that's a deal breaker for a lot of people, but they have 2 bedrooms down. You got the primary as well as this one right here. And you got a decent size walk-in closet right over here. So nice cozy bedroom. Nice little window over there in the corner, but this is gonna work for a lot of people. But having that additional bedroom with a full bathroom right across the hall is a perfect setup for a lot of people. I love how they added the additional storage cabinets right here. Got a nice little vanity. And you got a tub with floor to ceiling tile right there. It looks really good. So for most people, they usually want one tub. It's usually gonna be your kids' bedrooms, but if you wanted that frameless glass shower, step in with the tile down below, that is something that a lot of people end up going with a home like this. But this is right off kind of the middle of the home, right off the kitchen, dining space, and your staircase. So now, before we go up there, got a little storage closet right off of the stairs. And we'll head upstairs, check out the rest of this house, give you another viewpoint of this gorgeous house. Insane amount of windows. Just a really unique, cool floor plan. And then I think you'll be blown away by the amount of space, because we've seen quite a bit of house here already. Well, you've got more bedrooms, a game room that is not small by any means, and a media room we're about to go into here in just a second. So here's your flex space, which is actually massive. So I believe you have a lot more room to add square footage in this house than it shows on paper, because this home definitely feels much bigger than what we talked about. So you got a big bump out here that kind of matches the downstairs bump out. Tons of windows, ample amount of space, tons of room for a pool table, ping pong table, whatever you want to make. If you want to hang up a TV, it's perfect for that as well. And then right through these doors is going to be a nice, cozy media room. So you've got a huge couch right over here, TV hung up right there. Of course, you'll be able to do a projector if you wanted to. It'd probably work best if you went this way with the projector, but pretty decent sized media room. Definitely not huge, but it's not a huge house, but that game room is definitely larger than many that we've seen. And you've got a full closet, a little walk-in closet right here in this room. So if you needed a 5th bedroom, this could be used as one. I believe that's one of the options as the 5th bedroom. Instead of making this into a media room, add some windows over here, they'd make it an extra bedroom. So it just depends on your family's needs. So there's gonna be quite a few options to choose from. We've got a lot more home to see. So more linen closets right here. Additional bathroom space right here. So huge vanity, takes up this entire wall right here. Nice little window. And then another full bathroom. The floor to ceiling tile. Nice little door there for privacy. Door right here. A lot of times they take those out in the models. And then a nice cozy nursery. So this is a pretty good sized room. Not sure why they have the bed kind of pulled out like this, but it's what they did. Whoever designed it, we can definitely move that if we needed to, but a nice amount of space, perfect for a nursery, perfect for kids. Even got a little seating area over here next to the window. Pretty good size, little double door closet. And I believe that would be walk-in access to your attic space, and they usually lock that so kids can't get in there. So that is something some people worry about, but you will be able to lock those doors so your kid's not checking out the attic space. But I love the setup of this because this room is tucked away in the back corner. So if you did have a little kid, you didn't want to make a bunch of noise, it's a perfect place for it because that is directly over the master, not the garage space like it usually would be. So you don't have to worry about the garage door waking any kids up. And we've got 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom. So there's a lot of house here. So we've got a double vanity in here. Takes up this entire wall. So pretty good sized bathroom. Another full bath or tub shower. Beautiful tile. The next bedroom right here. So this one's got 2 big windows looking out into that beautiful field over there, except for the dirt pile we got right there. But there's gonna be a lot of building going on. So this place is going to green up a lot. There's gonna be parks everywhere in this community. Really good sized walk-in closet here in this bedroom. We'll see more storage. Actually, yeah, a little bit of a storage closet, but they've got some AV equipment, your internet connection stuff right there. And then the last of the bedrooms matches the other one perfectly. Just a different color with those 2 big windows, but a really good sized bedroom. And another really good sized walk-in closet. So there's a lot of house here. I think we saw 3 bedrooms up, 3 down with the media room, right? So technically, you could make this into a 6-bedroom home if you needed to on a 40-foot lot. So a ton of house. Great product. It's going to work for a lot of people out there. All right, so if you wanted to build one of these homes on the 40-foot lots with Highland Homes out here in Mantua, you're going to be at the starting price of $359,000 as of the making of this video for a luxury home. They've actually got a spec home on the ground right now as we speak, sitting under the $400,000 mark, completely done and finished, so around 390s, and we can negotiate on that. We've got insane incentives as well as interest rates right now. If you wanted to build this exact home right here, we're sitting at $433,000 as of the making of this video for the starting price of this gorgeous house. And they've got specs on the ground. Like I said, we can always negotiate and get a better deal on those. And their largest floor plan, sitting around 2,700, 2,800 square feet, is going to be $439,000. So incredible value. And if this doesn't work for you, you want a little more space, they have the 50-foot lot as well as the 74-foot lot down the street. So they've got some really big homes, 4-car garages. So there's a little bit for everyone out here in this community and many other amazing builders. So if you're looking to move to this area, maybe it's not even on your map, maybe you want to look at it now, or if you're looking to move anywhere in Dallas, Texas, I would love to be your agent of choice. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video so you can see more homes out here in this community.